And here we are. Steph, can you hear me okay?
I'm here. I'm good.
No, I was just saying, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to, hold on, I'm gonna make sure, I guess I don't have to. All right, so Steph, who are our singers today? I think we have Appalachian and Yvonne, yeah?
Exactly. Yes. And it's up to them who if someone wants to go first.
Okay, so we
Is
want to
it
go first.
okay if I go first because it's already a bit late here and I don't want to
Same.
torture my neighbors too much?
Yeah, of course.
Sounds
Absolutely.
good.
What we're trying to do is wake everybody up and disrupt it. Being a singer like is tough because like it's a constant grind, right? Like you gotta always like you gotta like pad your walls and stuff so you can just sing whatever you want as opposed to but you have a beautiful voice, so they should be so lucky. Anyway, let onward, let's do our thing. So what are we singing today, Vaughn?
What are you singing? Yeah.
I brought Constanze Martern aller Arten. We don't have to do the whole aria, but I mean, if we work on the first part, that will already set me up, yeah, physically.
Awesome. Chris, can you spotlight Yvonne so she stays?
Absolutely. Hold on 1 second.
And Yvonne, do you need a pitch or anything to start?
Hold on.
I have a piano.
Okay.
Okay. So this week I have been singing in a choir a lot, so I feel like I've been sitting a lot and my voice is a little bit. Oh, I lost my video.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold
I think you deactivated my video.
on. I did. I don't know why I did that. Can you turn it back on?
I'll try. No, because it says that the host deactivated my video.
Um, hold on. Okay, try it now.
Ah, okay.
Sorry. Didn't
Yeah.
even know. All right, hold on.
Well, so this week I've been singing in a choir a lot, so my voice feels a little bit closed, but maybe we can open it up now.
Hey, Yvonne, could you do me one favor? Is it possible to turn off your blurred background there just so we can see a little bit more?
Uh,
If not, that's okay. It's just if you go back too far, it's going to blur you. So,
I don't know where to do that now.
uh, it's okay. It's okay. This will work. Just, yeah, just stand pretty close to the camera then, just so we can.
Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Do me a favor, one thing. Could you put your hair behind put your hair back?
Sure.
Thank you. That's great. Just so we can see everything.
And I see I need my chargers. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that. Just realized that the battery is almost empty.
We don't want to lose you.
Okay. So, okay. So I just start singing.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you think?
Morten, Lorten, Lorten, mögen meine Worten. Ich verlache, ich verlache, ich verlache. Und Pein.
Dude. Okay, awesome. Okay, Yvonne, could you do me a favor? Could you turn and face away from us real quick, please?
The what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just couldn't understand it.
Yeah, weird. No, I said, could you turn and face away from us real quick if you don't mind?
Turn face away.
Yeah, like face, like so I can see the back side of you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So, all right. What I want you to do is spread your feet about shoulder width apart, a little wider. Okay. Touch your right toes. Perfect. All right. Touch your left toes. Wonderful. Okay. So now, what I also want you to do is okay. You're gonna stay facing away from me. All right. Or actually, no, face the side if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Cross your left hand behind your back. Yeah, there you go. Or get a little closer to the camera.
Closer
Like
to
move.
the camera.
Yep, a little bit more, a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Stay right there. Okay, and switch sides. So you just cross your other arm there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Zero point position on that side. All right. Okay. Now, one more thing. You're gonna go like this. Put your hand behind your head like that. There you go. And again, just turn and face the side if you don't mind. Okay. Like turn and face that way. Like your whole body.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. Now, let's do the other side. Okay. So yeah, folding a little bit. Show me the other side one more time. Interesting. Okay. All right. Okay. So Vaughn, quick question before we do anything. What do you feel that you do well in that piece, and like what are you working through vocally there? Like what do you feel like goes well? What do you feel not? Like what's your you feel tension there? Like what are your general impressions of that?
In general, it's okay. I feel like my chest could be a little bit more opening and support could activate a little bit more.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I would agree with you. Um, this is a weird question, but I remember this from like a long time ago. Like this, like years ago when we worked together. Did you have some left-sided stuff going on? Did you ever have like a left-sided anything, like left-sided hip, left-sided knee, left-sided shoulder, or anything like that?
Can you say that again? That was a bit fast for me.
No, I just said like, did you ever have any kind of like pain things going on the left side of your body?
Yeah, left side of my body, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I can pretty clearly see that you're kind of withholding your thorax a little bit on that left hand side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something to rotate you to the right a little bit more. And then we're gonna sing from a position that kind of push your thorax behind your pelvis a little bit more. And I think that is what I see when you're singing is like it's awesome. I just see you kind of wanna poke your head forward a little bit, which is, I mean, that's like a normal thing, right? Like when you go immediately sense. So we're gonna just use a constraint and see what we can do. So let's do this. I'm gonna have you. Do you have access to a wall by chance? Hold on, let me spotlight me. Hold on. Do you have access to like a free wall space by chance?
Yeah, I have a door.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, okay, here we go. All right. So just kind of like for context, what I see, right? When she's singing, we're like when you go beautiful, but when you want to go into your upper register, you're kind of wanting to go like that, so you've got this like kind of chest wall thing going on, and you've got a little bit of like withholding going on this left hand side. So it's kind of like you're just holding yourself here. So what we're gonna do is, and again, like for anybody that's old like me, you'll remember this. It's like, you've probably done the Dougie. It's also like dabbing. Okay, so it's kind of like, it looks like dabbing, but it's not. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna put my hand on a wall, and I'm gonna turn my body to the right hand side. So basically this hand is gonna be pushing me like that, and this hand is gonna be grounded. In your right hand, you're going to put your weight right there. Okay. Your weight's going to be there in your left hand too. But the difference is that the left hand is making me go like that. The right hand is just holding me there. So it looks like this. I'm just going to bend my knees a little bit. I'm just going to kind of turn that way. It's kind of hard to see on the wall, but if the wall were here, it would be like that. Okay. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So let me get you on the wall and take a look. I'll coach you through this. Could you move the camera like over just a little bit so I can see your
Yeah.
just so I can see you a little bit?
I have a gown in my way.
You're all good. It's all good. And I'm gonna, my chair will zoom on, spotlight you. Cool. So we're looking at Yvonne here. Everybody can see Yvonne, yeah? All right, now Yvonne, yeah, there you go. Good. All right, and you're just kind of turning your head to that right hand side. Not a lot, just a little. And we're just holding here. We're just breathing. We're holding.
Chris, can I ask something about what you're seeing?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So,
We're about 45 more seconds, Yvonne. Just keep breathing in through the nose. Long exhale through the mouth. Sorry, Steph. Go ahead.
no, it's okay. Just as in general, for those of us that sing and coach, if someone has like a forward head posture like that, or she said she's wanting to go forward, right?
Mhm.
But it's not necessarily that she's doing this to this one side. How will we know which way for people? So say,
We're going to do that next. Actually, the reason that I'm doing this with her is just one of my like biomechanical nerdy things. I see a thorax that's kind of like holding itself on the left-hand side, whereas I want everything to go to the right so we can start to square it to the front. If that
so
makes sense.
you see her turning to the left.
I do.
Okay.
Yes, I see that she's got some tension in her cervical spine on the left. It's kind of like not allowing her to turn the other way. It's really not even necessarily turning the left, just not being able to turn to the right because that's what her body wants to do. You know what I mean? So, all right. So, Yvonne, let's come out of that. So, Yvonne, now here's what I want you to do next. Okay, we're just gonna do two more moves here. Let me spotlight me again. Okay, so all right, so we turned Yvonne to the right. Okay, so we squared the thorax up with the. Hold on 1 second. Okay, we squared the thorax up with the pelvis, ideally. All right, now what we're gonna do is, can you see me? Can you guys see me? Steph? Okay.
Yes. Sorry, I was muted. I was saying yes. I forgot I was muted.
Really hate Zoom. Okay, so Yvonne, next, what I'm gonna have you do, ideally, Yvonne, you've got like I know you have a yoga block because I know you.
Yes.
So we're gonna grab your yoga block. We're gonna take your yoga block. Okay, we're gonna push your knee into the yoga block like this. Okay,
So I have to be sitting.
Yeah, ideally, yes. Yeah, can you set that up?
Yes. 1 second.
We could do a diagonal sit too, but this might be a little bit easier. You know, would it be? I don't know.
Right knee pushing to the wall.
Actually, Yvonne, I take that back. I take that back. Do this with me. We can do that, but I know that you can do this too. So let's do this. All right. So I want you to cross your right leg like this behind you. And I want you to go like this with your left leg. Okay. So basically I'm in like that position. Okay. So we're gonna come into that position and I want you to put your hands just right kind of next to your knee like that. So like the heel of my hands are in line with my kneecap. Does that make sense?
Yes. 1 second. Okay.
Okay. And let me spotlight you as well.
Chris, do you want me to be the host so I can help with the spotlights?
Yeah. Let me do that. I'm sorry. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. You're the host. Okay. Okay. So Yvonne, as your hands are here, as your hands are in this position, dear God.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. As your hands are in this position, does your left hand feel heavy as opposed to your right hand? Like is one hand heavier to you?
The left hand is heavier.
All right. So we're going to drop down on your left elbow like this, like you're doing a side plank. I want you to kind of just put this right hand on the ground. And then what I want you to do with this right knee is you're going to think about just making the knee long, like lengthening it, almost like you're pushing away from this right hand side. Okay. So you're just holding here and it's like you're going like that with the knee. Like I'm trying to make the knee longer into that direction. Okay. I'm just holding here like that. And you're just kind of taking your hand and just kind of pushing your right shoulder blade apart, just breathing here. Are you good? Is this comfortable, Yvonne?
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
All right, I'm just gonna hold here. Let's take some breaths. So what we're doing for everybody's consumption here is we're starting to turn Yvonne, just square her body up. She's got a thorax that's rotating to the right. She's also got a pelvis that's rotating to the right. So this is helping to just kind of turn everything back to the left-hand side. Not even back to the left, but just straight ahead. So Yvonne, let's come back into this position and let's just put your hands next to one another again, just in the same position that we're in. And now my question for you is, do they feel more even? Like, is this more of an even thing?
Yeah, definitely more.
Okay, awesome.
Even more weight on the left side, but it has shifted a little bit.
Okay, so let's do that one more time. Okay, so put your hands here. We're gonna reach the knee, and you're just gonna turn yourself to the left a little bit. We're just gonna go like that. And we're just gonna hold. And again, you're just trying to make this left-hand side longer. I'm sorry, no, the right-hand side longer, right leg longer. Just breathing through this. Holding and breathing. Spend about 10 more seconds here. So now what I want you to do is we're going to come back up on your hands. You're going to take your hands and you're going to go like this. So you're going to turn even more to the left. Like, so my torso is going that way and my knee kind of stays here. Okay. And then I want you to just do the same thing with your knee. You're just pushing your knee in that direction. And you're just breathing. Okay. So we're just holding here. And you'll feel like, you know, your right leg getting longer. You'll feel your right side butt there. Are you good? Can you notice that?
I'm good.
Perfect. So hold here. Okay, so now let's make your hands even again. Let's just see how that feels one more time, okay? So is that a little bit more even in terms of right versus left?
Yeah, there's more weight on the right side.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay, let's keep stand up. So now what we're going to do from here is we're going to I'm going to set you up in a position, and then Steph, I'll give you, this will be a good singing position, I think, for you. So what I want you to do is we're going to come into this position, okay, and we can play around with contacts here, but first we're just going to get set up. So I'm sitting against the wall, or I'm sitting facing a wall, okay, and I'm going to have you put your hands against the wall like this, okay? So what I want you to think about doing, or what I want you to do, is we're going to get heavy through your sit bones and the inside of your feet, but we're just going to kind of use your hands to push your body back over your sit bones. So like when I do this, I should be able to make my sit bones feel heavier, okay? And I'm just holding here, okay? And I want you to take a breath here, Vaughn. Make sure you can get a long inhale here, or I'm sorry, long exhale here. So we breathe in. We go long open mouth exhale. Okay, and I want to make sure that you can get a long exhale here and you can kind of find your sit bones in your feet here. Are you able to do that?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so now what I want you to do is let's sing from this position. Okay, let's go through some things here. Let's re-sing part of your aria and let's just see how it feels in this position. And what I want you to focus on is sort of holding your upper body back over your heels or your feet so we can get a little bit more stacked position here, okay?
All right. Here's your C.
Thanks.
Welcome.
more parts of the chords are coming together now. When before it was like just the upper parts, I feel like now it's the closure is bigger.
Yeah, because we put your airway over your body a little bit more, which is good. So these positions, this thorax behind the pelvis thing, we can also play around with, and we don't have to do this today, but you could, things like this where again my hands are pushing me back over my heels, things like that. But setting yourself up in positions like that, from a setup standpoint for your like above warm up or something would be useful. So that's my feedback. Steph, I don't know. Technically, I don't know if I let me hand her over to you. Again, apologize. I just saw a couple things in her. So yeah.
Oh, don't apologize at all. All right, hold on. Let me change this. And oops. Oh, I almost removed you from the meeting. Hold on, let me just unpin you. Sorry, babe.
I've been
All right.
practicing a lot on the floor since we
Yeah,
did the session.
yeah. So say Yvonne and I worked on this before, and it's sounding so good. It sounds freer, yes, than before.
For sure. No,
Yeah.
the floor is fantastic, and again, the floor is a great example of doing that. Like that is as far back as your pelvic, your thorax will go. That's kind of the
Mhm.
thing about it, is that because how tall are you, Yvonne?
Well, I'm thinking in meters.
Oh,
One
Which are
1 meter and 65 centimeters. I
I have to
can't tell
Google
you
that.
how
I have
many
to
feet.
Google it. I don't know. Chris, you're gonna have to Google that one.
Yeah, I'll Google it. I think though, just because of the fact that you're tall, for relative, I think, your thorax is going to want to lead your pelvis just because there's, you're just longer, and I find that that's the case with a lot of sopranos and a lot of these taller singers that I work with. So, doing these things where you're kind of pushing your body back is going to be very useful for you anyway. So, sorry.
No, no, that's great. Yvonne, I mean, it's really, really, really good. The only thing I hear a little bit, I don't know if you feel it, is that sometimes at the release, there's a little bit of a little teeny extra air. I don't know if you could hear that or feel it sometimes. It's a little
Mm,
bit, yeah, just a
yeah,
teeny,
probably,
teeny,
yeah.
yeah, just a little bit like with the subglottal pressure coming up a little teeny bit. So maybe we could try a couple different things to see which works for that. I mean, again, I'm being really nitpicky because it's really good, but just to hearing that little teeny bit. So can we try one thing and just see if it helps? Um, can we just start it again for that whole thing? Can you think that a little bit more going right towards that notch in the hard palate, like especially where you're going down to the vodka, like vodka going down a little bit left. It was much better the second time. The first time kind of fell out a little bit, but right in there. But can we just imagine it's all kind of going a little bit more to that notch? And let me give you, here's your pitch right here.
Morten, oh, Morten, oh, Morten, mögen meine Worten. Ich verlache, ich verlache, ich verlache. Und Pein.
Okay. Nice. Tell me how that felt.
Yeah, I think there are some old habits in this area because I have been singing it a long time ago. Now I'm
Uh,
warming it up again, and
uh,
I feel those breath push that I'm still doing.
yeah, I almost feel like part of me wanted to tell you like 80%. Does that make sense? Because I feel like there's a little bit of extra, like a little bit on it. Do you know what I mean? That I don't think you need to, you have like plenty of sound on it. Can we try two different things with that? Can we start that again? How are you with V's? The V. Yeah, because I want to try a little bit not having the air. You just said with Chris, like the more the chords are coming together. I think that's part of the thing at the ends of these phrases. A little bit the chords are coming about like from extra, like we're like, yes, I'm giving a lot to this aria. Yeah. So can we? It might be really hard, but can we try it like this on the? Sorry, I don't sing this one, but like the on the V as much as we can. Can we try that?
I've never sang coloratura on a V.
That's okay. That's okay. I think that's far enough. Just start that top. Now just start it again on the words right there. On the words. On the words. I'm sorry. On the words right there. On the words.
Ah. Orten, Olorten, Orten, mogen meine Worten. Ich verlache, ich verlache, ich
Does that feel any different to you?
Yeah,
Tell me how.
different, yeah. I was pushing less, yeah.
It was pushing less. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I felt like a little bit. So sometimes I know the V's are like basically impossible once you get to up to a certain point. But I like V for you in that like mid up range because it makes us have the chords a little bit more close together. It's just like forces us to have the chords close together a little bit longer, and then we can't push up the air because I heard a lot less of the air on the offset that time.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Okay, nice. Can we do this? I think. I think we have to go to Appalachia now, but I think does that help you, Yvonne, with like some of the movements that Chris gave you and maybe working a little bit on those V's on these ones?
Mhm. Yeah, that
Awesome.
totally makes sense, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I would play the V, and then did we do the Z before when you and I worked together?
No, not on the Z.
So try different ones between the V and the Z. They both do the same thing where the chords have to come together because like so the V, if it's not voiced, it will turn to F like the f and it will stop. And the Z will turn into an S like this if the chords don't stay together. And it's going to be like trickier the higher you go up. So don't like feel like you have to go up to like the C or anything like that on the
Mhm.
V or the Z. But even having it like practicing it a little bit like you just did is going to make the chords like naturally come together a little bit longer and then go back and forth between singing. And you can even like if you can even do a little bridge between and doing like singing on ba ba ba. Like if you like the V, then you can do like a ba 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 and then do the words if that makes sense. Because then
Mhm.
it kind of makes the chords come together every time we do the V, and it's like a resetting of that.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
It's
very much.
beautiful. Thank you. All right, Chris.
Yes,
We have
yes.
Avalasha. Is she here still? I see her box.
There she is.
There you are.
Okay.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see everybody. Good to see you, Appalachia. How are you?
All right. Okay.
So,
Can you hear us?
it's,
Yeah. Yeah. And you?
yeah, oh yeah, no, I just want to make sure that, is she spotlighted stuff?
I
Yep.
could like back up my input volume for you if that helps.
Oh yeah, you're good. I can hear you. I just want to be able to, yeah, I'm on my phone as opposed to my computer because it's dying. So I can make sure I can see you. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Okay,
Been happy for you guys.
here we go. Here we go. What are we singing today, Appalachia?
So I'm singing Thriller. Like
Oh,
Something
Jack.
complete, a little different than what we just heard.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
so we
So
just saw Michael last weekend, actually, like maybe 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
We
Uh,
saw
you
the
did
movie.
twice.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really good. It's yeah, I learned some things about him that I didn't know about his, his childhood and stuff. So it's interesting
Yeah.
to watch. Yeah, but it's good stuff. Very iconic song. Do your thing.
Yeah, so I mean I've sort of struggled with the song really because I it's very unpredictable almost at all times. Like I could sound really good once and then I'm not so sure. But then even on the times that I do sound good, I have trouble with how fast the words move. Um, so it's like that's like my primary challenge with this song. So I'll
Yeah,
just
you're
like
probably going to need a later position for that, but we'll see. All right,
yeah.
I got
Do,
you. Do your thing.
do you need a pitch or anything or
Yeah, I
Avalasha?
just have like the track with me. I didn't
Oh,
quite
you
check
got
with
it. Okay. You're doing it. You got it.
If you want to do the Thriller dance while she's going singing
That
through
well,
this.
that would just be something. I don't. Although
All
I'm
right,
thinking Halloween costume, I don't know, but okay. This is about her, not me. I would be distracting in not a good way.
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah. So
Steph, I think you're still, here we go. Steph, could you pan her, please? All right, cool. Whenever you're ready, I'll bless you.
yeah. It's close to midnight and something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You start to scream as terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause there's this thriller night. Na 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 na. I forgot the lyrics. Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. You hear the door slam and realize there's nowhere left to run. You feel a cold hand and wonder if you'll ever see the sun. You close your eyes and hope that this was just imagination. But all the while, you see the creature creeping up behind. You're out of time, 'cause there's a thriller night. Girl, I can thrill you more than any ghoul could ever dare try. Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. It wasn't so bad now.
What's that?
So it wasn't so bad. You know why? Because I did the right leg thing while Yvonne was singing.
Mm-hmm.
So it already sounds better. It feels better than it felt like an hour ago.
You did the right leg thing like you did, which thing?
The left
Oh,
like the left
you
leg.
did the diagonal sit?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so yeah, you squared up. Okay, good, awesome. Okay, so tell me again. You said that like you struggle with fast words. Is that right?
Yeah, especially I think like I was a little nervous. I skipped that verse, but it goes like this. There ain't no second chance against this thing with 40 eyes, girl. It's like a huge, just a mouthful. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, I have a thought about this, but we'll see. Okay, so in order to get that physically, Steph, could you pin me real quick, please?
You're pinned. You're both
Okay,
pinned.
cool. So in order, so you can see me. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so in order to get that, like when you want to move air more quickly, we actually want to go to the forefoot a little bit more. So like think about it this way. It's like the heel dampens, the forefoot is going to magnify. So it's going to cut off air, but it's going to move air quicker, which you probably need in this scenario. So we can play around with a couple different positions. The biggest thing is that the weight's on the inside of your foot, and you can find kind of like this point, like it's called the first NTP, like right there. So imagine that you're gonna imagine that like, so come into this position with me. We're gonna start with the right leg. I'm gonna kind of like turn the left leg out a little bit like that. So I'm on my right foot is forward, and I'm leaning into this intentionally. Like I'm leaning into this leg. So my knee is, okay, here you go. So like my knee is not behind my knee's like over my toe, basically. And my weight's through the inside of my foot. I'm still heavy. I'm still, I'm probably 70% heavy through the forefoot, maybe 30% heavy through the heel. And I want you to do something here in this position, just something fast, like man, I don't even know, like a fast coordination. So like yeah, like something like that. So do something.
Can you do that part in the song that's tricky for you right there?
Yeah, I think that would work, but I just wanted something that was maybe a little less wordy and a little just more like vocal, if she could originally or initially stuff like something brighter.
Okay.
Something like A B C D E F G H I, like something like that.
You could, yeah, go ahead. Just
She just talking.
Just like just something fast, like
Say double bubble gum.
Like that.
Double bubble, double bubble, double bubble, double
Yeah,
bubble.
I mean, it's a workout. Double bubble, yeah, so that's a vocalist. Yeah, double bubble gum. Want to work out?
Double bubble, double bubble.
So count to put your weight in your forefoot, kind of hold yourself back a little bit, and then just count to 20 as quickly as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, like that. Right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29.
Okay, now do the rest. Okay, what I want you to do is we're going to do that again, but I want you to create pressure through that forefoot. Okay, so inhale, take a 3 to 4 second breath.
Should I be far enough, like away from the wall that I organically land on the front?
Closer.
So I'm sort of pressing into my foot then.
You are, yep, that's exactly right. It's like the wall's holding you back a little bit, but you're now, okay, so get into that forefoot first, knee goes forward. Okay, now look forward. Don't look down, look forward. Okay, there you go, awesome. So you're holding yourself back a little bit because you're a little bit heavy through your heels and your hands, but not a lot. All right, now, get that pressure through your forefoot without losing your heel, and do that again. Inhale, and then count to 20 real quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Good. Again, push through the forefoot. Feel that pressure through your forefoot. Do it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, so can you feel that pressure through your forefoot there as you're doing that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Get into that position and re-sing that part, okay? Like re-sing the fast part.
So I also gotta have my knee over my third toe, right? Because
Correct. Yes, but your knee is forward. Like your knee is not back, it's forward, okay? Like over the foot. Just make sure that your foot's not like, your toes are not like curling up or anything. You know, you can get that pressure through the inside of the ball of your big toe, basically. Can you get that?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. All right, go ahead, do that fast part, yeah?
Yeah, okay, okay. There ain't no second chance against this thing with 40 eyes, girl. Yeah, so much easier.
Okay, again, do it again.
There ain't no second chance against this thing with 40 eyes, girl. Yeah.
One more time.
Can I do like the 2 lines together if that's okay?
Yeah, go ahead, for sure. Go ahead.
Cause there's a thriller night, girl. There ain't no second chance against this thing with 40 eyes, girl. Yeah, that feels amazing.
All right, now, what I want you to do is put your right foot forward. Get your weight through your forefoot in the same way. Now, don't use your arms, okay? You're just going to have to hold yourself there. So put your arms down by your side. Face us.
Okay.
Yeah, face us. Okay, now just put your right foot forward, okay? Create that pressure, and then just re-sing it a couple times.
There ain't no second chance against this thing with 40 eyes, girl.
Put them together. Put those 2 lines together.
Cause there's a thriller. This feels harder for some reason. You know what? I will be a stupid mistake. I the whole thing with my right foot forward.
No, that's what I want you to do.
No, like this one. And now
What
I have
about-
my left one forward.
Oh, yeah, your other foot forward.
Yeah.
All right, switch feet then.
Okay. So I come back to the right on this side as well.
Yeah, stay here. All right. Wait, what foot did you have forward on the wall?
Right.
Okay, yeah, so put the right foot forward here too, yeah?
Okay, cool.
Like basically it's the same stance, it's just your arms are not involved.
Was I supposed to have my left against the wall?
No, you had your right foot forward, I think.
Then I'm fine. Yeah, okay.
All right, cool. Let's hit it.
Cause there's a thriller night. There ain't no second chance against this thing with 40 eyes, girl.
How'd that feel?
A little yelly, but there was no pressure here in my throat. But I think I sounded yelly.
Possibly. That's what. Do it a couple times and see if you could refine it a little bit. Do it again.
Cause there's a thriller night. There ain't no second chance against a stay with 40 eyes, girl.
A little better.
Yeah. So interestingly, like I don't feel like I'm slurring or that like my tongue or my jaw's getting in the way. That part feels really nice to be honest. But the intonation is not there. Like I'm not feeling that. Like it's not allowing me to be accurate unless
As you, as opposed to when your hands were on the wall.
supposed to yes when my hands are on the wall.
Okay, so you've got to put a lot more pressure through your foot when you do that. So there's just it's a little bit more of a jump. So what that tells us is that we need something between those two positions. So what I want you to do is, do you have like a small step, like a yoga block? You have a yoga block, right?
I do have a yoga block, yeah.
All right, grab a yoga block and maybe 2 yoga blocks if you have it. Can you get your whole foot on that yoga block?
Yeah, like the whole of it, like that.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I think my foot is gonna come out of like sort of.
Okay, well, maybe get if you could put the 2 yoga blocks together, maybe, or get 2 books. Something that we can elevate your foot on a little bit to reduce the pressure a little bit.
I can find a way. Yeah, I think I have a way to do that. Yeah.
Okay, so as long as your whole foot's on the book or the block or whatever it is, that's fine. So what I want you to do is come into the same position. So your knees over your toe, like we were working on. You've got that pressure through your forefoot without losing your heel. You got more pressure through your forefoot than your heel, but you're still there. And now let's re-sing it from there, okay?
Cause there's a thriller night. There ain't no second chance against a stay with 40 eyes, girl. Yeah, that was amazing again.
Okay. Yeah. So what I would do is, like as a vocal, like positionally, I would work on like that position where your knees over your toe and your weight's through your forefoot, but you're kind of like holding yourself back with your hands because that's going to be the easiest, most controlled position to sing from. Then you go to the block, right? You do some reps there, and then you remove the block and you do some reps in that split stance. You know what I mean? Because it's like imposing more.
Yeah.
It's like imposing more pressure on your femur, or not your femur. I'm sorry, your foot, your lower body, etc. So the problem is, it's like think of it as reins on a horse. You know what I mean? Like your heel's the thing that holds you back. Your forefoot's the thing that pushes on the gas pedal and moves air. So you want to push on the gas pedal, but you don't want to do it at the expense of control. Which if you go too quickly and you put too much pressure there, like you might have more air. You might have more access to that coordination, but it might feel uncontrolled, like you were talking about. So I would just 2 positions: the wall supported thing with your knee over the toe, and then the right foot forward over the block are what I would do with you, or is what I would give you for that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And I think like if I feel like even the block and the floor is too far, then I could have something I think shorter in height and then
Yeah,
with like a book or something.
yeah, 100%. And then you could just like literally work on going from like things that are a little higher to lower. Like you obviously books come in different sizes, so you could kind of play around with that. So that would be my feedback. So I would think of that as like a potentiation mechanism. You do that, do the line a couple times, and then just put it into the whole song, without worrying about like I wouldn't necessarily sing the whole song there, but I would take that line out or those 2 lines. I would sing that repeatedly until it feels good in that position. Then I would move to the next more weight-bearing position, do the same thing until you can bridge that gap, and then just put it back into the song. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Steph, you are up.
That
Thank you,
felt
everyone.
Okay, awesome.
that's the best.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome job. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun with this song. Are you singing this for anything or just because or
I just thought like I try to sing a lot of Michael Jackson songs. Like I'm a big fan, but I think this one is sort of one of the hardest. And I have a really awful experience when I was a teenager and I was going to this like all boys school where I was supposed to sing the song, and the boys were like, like they were being back at me, making fun of me.
Oh,
And
so
I
good
don't
thing we didn't do the dance. We give you
know,
PTSD from that.
they were just like, I don't know, they were mocking my voice or something, and like it's just something I,
Oh,
yeah,
well, you're reclaiming it now, which is awesome because it
I think so.
sounds
I'll
so
try.
good. Yeah, I love that. Question for you because I last time we were doing some of the diction things too, and
Working with
do
that
you feel like whenever things are kind of faster and wordier, that's when we get a little tripped up sometimes?
for sure. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Remember how before we did like we did this little thing, which I still think is good for you. Have you played with that lately or no?
Like even before the class, I was
Uh,
trying it out. I think for me, I'm having trouble maybe calling that back, like
yeah,
without
so I
the
was going to give you the intermediate, like a cue for that. That's what I was going to ask. Because it
okay,
going from
okay.
this and then we're singing. Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
I need
And then
that.
it's like kind of how like Crystal's like gave you the block, like here's your step between. Because I mean, obviously we can't. Well, that would be a choice. You could do this. I always say that's a choice, right? So question first. When you do this, do you notice a difference? Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so it's just hard to bridge from here to then when we're singing.
Yeah, although sometimes I have to, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be just here because maybe it's because of the vowels of this word, like it's
Yeah.
thriller. And I feel like I
Yeah.
have to make it go out like that sometimes.
Yeah, of course, especially for like certain vowels and certain pitches and things like that. It's going to spread, especially in this style, but we can cheat it sometimes, especially when it's fast, because it's harder to go all the way out like I'm doing like
Yeah,
this all the time. Does that make sense? So
yeah,
there are, especially like Thriller, because you're holding it out, you can go out here. Does that make sense? But when it's really wordy and fast is when we can kind of cheat it in a little bit. Does that make sense?
yeah,
So
it makes sense.
so it's not like a hard and fast rule. It's for like when we need to get really diction here instead of going out here. So
Yeah,
why don't we do let's do two things. I want to do the fast section again. First, we're going to do like this, and then I'm going to give don't not. But when you have the thriller, I'm sorry, when you sing, they'll sing this is thriller open. But then when you have the fast part, go like this, and then we'll see that works. And then we're going to do a little something with the lips on that to see give you a little bridge between. Okay, so let's just
yeah.
try the same things you're doing, the both of them.
Cause there's a thriller, thriller night. There ain't no second chance against this thing with 40 eyes, girl.
Okay, how'd it feel when you do it like this?
I need to do that again.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Cause there's a thriller, thriller night. There ain't no second chance against this thing with 40 eyes, girl.
Mhm.
I still feel like I'm like a rah, rah, like that, like Kermit the Frog a little bit, but like there there ain't a second. Yeah, that word, like a
Yeah,
very
a little bit more in. Yeah. It's so nice as you're hearing yourself differently too, because we're like cupping what's happening here. Well, yeah, do it one more time, and then I'm going to give you just a little teeny lip thing and see if that works. So do that one more time so I can get used to it, how far we do the cup.
there ain't no second chance against this thing with 40 eyes, girl. There ain't no second chance against this thing with 40 eyes, girl. Yeah, that felt good.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Just with the cup?
What did you just say? You said something after you did it. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh no, I just said that it felt good.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. I said that felt, and I didn't hear the rest of it. Yeah, the first one especially that you did, like it felt it. I got the diction much cleaner too. Does that make
Mhm.
sense? Because we have to
Yeah,
kind of spit it out a little bit. So really, all you're doing. So again, this is not for like when you're doing thriller, and we have to spread like not for that, but for the little fast sections that are kind of mid voice. One thing you can think a little bit is these corners of the lips are a little bit more in. Does that make sense? Like you're still saying the words, but it's kind of like this. So instead of having your hands here, which you physically can't have all the time, that we're just spitting out the diction is a little bit faster when we do it like this. It's not
yeah,
that, right? That's crazy. It's just these corners of the lips are a teeny bit in, which makes it a little bit faster and a little bit more focused with the sound. Does that make sense?
yeah, it does. It's just that I've like in a way, I've sort of tried maybe noticing what my lips are doing when I'm here, and that's exactly what happens.
Uh,
But it's like here, there ain't no second chance against a stay with 40 eyes, girl. It's just too much. So
okay.
holding it like that also
Uh,
feels weird for me. I'm
okay.
not sure if it's the unfamiliar weird or uncomfortable weird. Like I've lost that objectivity now.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. No, that's no problem at all. Can you do one? Let's just do this. Let's do can you do it for me just normal, how you would normally sing it? Just those two lines together, just how you normally do it.
Even though, because this is thriller part.
Mhm. Think it's getting into it, yeah.
Cause there's a thriller, thriller night. There ain't no second chance against a stay with 40 eyes, girl.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like it's nice, but do you feel it's like a little bit like this, a little teeny bit?
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha. So let's
yeah.
let's try a different let's try a little bit different thought for that because so I don't want to like we can kind of go a different route a little bit with that with a different thought and see if it works a little bit easier for you. So kind of like I was saying to Yvonne, like, do you know where your hard palate is,
Yeah,
Appalachia? Okay.
yeah.
Can you imagine that all those words are like hitting right there in the hot, like everything is going forward, forward, forward. Because sometimes we're like, it's like this back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, in which we're getting, it's too slow, right? So if you
Mm.
could just imagine, so I don't, if this is like weird to you, can you imagine they're all just up right there on that little fast part? Let's try it
Yeah.
again.
There, there ain't no second chance against a stay with 40 eyes, girl. Yeah,
How'd that
that one.
feel? Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
so for
Yeah.
you, that might just be like it feels too weird, feel constricting. So just thinking it because what's happening is like kind of back and forth thing right now. So if we can just keep it, everything's going right there like a little laser beam. That's a good thought for you. So now I challenge you to think through the hard palette and everything even beyond. Like it's now going the hard palette and it's going all the way across like the room, like a laser hitting the other wall. Does that make sense? So going through that way. Can we do that again from this is thriller and then that fast part?
Do you want me to think of the hard palette even on because this is thriller?
No, for the fast part.
Okay.
For the fast part, yeah.
Yeah. Cause there's a thriller, thriller night. There ain't no second chance against a stay with 40 eyes, girl.
Okay,
I
was that
lost the
easier?
thought. I lost the thought. I'll have to do that again.
It's okay, it's okay. We're giving you a lot of different things. And you can also play with this in the stance. Are you in the stance that Chris gave you
I
still?
am, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
good,
doing
okay. Try it
the
one more
same.
time. Try it one more time like that.
Yeah. Cause there's a thriller, thriller night. There ain't no second chance against a stay with 40 eyes, girl. Thriller, thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Yeah, that was super helpful.
Good. So that's the new thought for you because there's certain things that do this essentially the same thing, but it's just different thoughts for different people, like whatever. So I don't want
It's
you to
not
get
like it's sort of like I feel it as a slightly different angle, like a
uh-huh.
millimeter above
Like
where
this,
it's
like a little bit, yeah, uh-huh. And it's
yeah.
going to a little bit higher place, so then it can just kind of like what I call it is kind of like surfing on top of everything. So you're not going up and down and up and up and down. You're kind of like just like boop, staying on top of the
Yeah.
wave. My old teacher's like, you want to surf on top of everything because those are going up and down, but you're kind of over it all the time, or else we're like in the water, we're like
Yeah.
like like we're yeah, or else it's like you can do it, but then you're fighting every wave. You're like up and down and up and
Yeah,
down.
it's
So if you just
basically like
kind of
glug 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 glug. Like it's just
yeah,
like
it's like yeah, you can, but like we don't want to. Yeah, so I think that that's like so. Don't think the other one because it's like get a little bit weird in your head. I think the hard palette for the faster parts and the where it's like really wordy and really fast. And also, do you do any like vocal exercises and stuff like that? A little bit more like tongue twistery kind of stuff, like.
no. There's one that I do that really helps, but
Mm,
to be honest, I haven't tried it over this one because I just like on a whim made up my mind that I want to try this, and I didn't really do any prep.
yeah.
Uh, but there's one that I do like where I have to just sort of like move the vowels more seamlessly, which is a little similar to what this is, but like so I just maybe have like a finger or two between my teeth, and I go like there ain't no yeah, like so.
Yeah,
So I'm just moving the vowels. There
yeah.
ain't no
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
That's
So
a good
that,
one too, to do the bows between. I like that a lot too. And then you could even do where you had this, so you could also do like fingers right here on the front teeth too, to be right there, to there.
oh,
So it's a little bit, yeah. So that one to play with.
how do you do this one?
You just it's so you don't cover the this, and you just sing like this, the two like on your two front teeth, and you just sing like that one.
There ain't no second chance. We get to stay with 40 eyes, girl. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another one to play with because it lifts, it makes us lift this little arch right here. And so it
Mhm.
goes into a little different little place. So that's another little one to play with those
I
different
feel
ones
like
because
it's
it's
going
kind
into my gums.
yeah, well, well, we don't want this, right? But it's just like a little bit left here, right? Because some people we get into a little bit, they do a little bit of snarl, like a little bit. We don't necessarily want that, right? It's just a little teeny. That's like just the front teeth. Yeah, little lift there.
Yeah, this has a tendency to get quite tight when I do that.
When you do this,
Yeah, like I should just be cautious of it, that's all.
okay, yeah. And they're kind of separate. So this is just here,
I like
and then this is relaxed. Yeah.
I'll try that.
Yeah, we'll
Thank
just
you.
play with it and see, of course. Thank you guys. I think I have to go, but Chris, I'm going to spotlight you again
Oh,
with
I've got to
us.
go.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we all had to go. We all had to go, but thank you so much, Abhilasha. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you,
thank
everyone
you
else, for
guys.
coming today. We appreciate
Catch you.
you.
All right. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.